Let's see. So we have some announcements, and they are coming up right now.
All right. So I'm doing the announcements portion. Hello, everybody. Can you see me? Can you see me? All right. So we're first announcement. Unmute everybody because I mentioned last week that it was not Jason. It was Catherine's birthday because it was actually her birthday on Sunday. But I totally neglected and forgot that 2 days later it was going to be Sharon's birthday. So happy birthday to Sharon, everybody. Woo! Sharon, did you do anything memorable? Was it a memorable birthday, double digits, or a milestone birthday at all?
Oops. It wasn't necessarily a milestone birthday, but it was very unique in that we went to the U-Pick and picked about 300 pounds of potatoes.
Wow.
Well, maybe not 300. Maybe it was more like 30 or 40. But if I had gone alone, I would have come back with 10, but I took Gerard, and that was a mistake.
So what happens to potatoes at your house? Do they become soup? Do they become mashed? Do they become French fries?
I can put them. Now those will go in for soup or whatever later on. There were yellow potatoes, Yukon Gold potatoes. So, yes. Yeah, they are. We bake them and then fry them, and they're delicious.
Very cool.
Yeah, we also did picked up cucumbers. Want to go get the cucumbers?
Cucumbers.
One of those.
Elephant garlic.
Yep.
It's a really good elephant.
Yeah, like I said, it was a mistake to take Gerard with me.
Uh-huh.
Because he gets out there in the fields and it's like he's never seen a cucumber before. So these are some cucumbers,
oh, nice.
that I'm fermenting, and we canned a bunch of them yesterday. So yeah. Anyway, that's what we did on my birthday. That
very cool.
A lot of chocolate as well. Chocolate cheesecake.
Well, happy birthday, chocolate cheesecake. Whoa, you need to invite some of us over.
I know. Anyway, thank you all.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I didn't want to forget that. And if we don't know your birthday, then we need to know. I sent text messages like a couple months ago to as many people that I had phone numbers for. So if you didn't get a text from me, it's that I don't have your number. So contact me somehow, and we'll be sure to remember you on your birthday. But because we love to celebrate people's lives, and you guys are part of our lives, and so we love celebrating. Second announcement is we have, if you saw the email, we've now got a YouTube page, and so here it is. You're just going to have to search for Lakeview Free Methodist Church right now, because we need 100 subscribers in order to get a fancy URL like youtube.com/Lakeview. Like, we can't name that special URL until we have 100 subscribers. So if everybody goes and subscribes and gets a neighbor or a friend or anybody who used to go to the church to subscribe, and we can get to that 100 number, then we can rename it to something easier to remember. But until then, just click in the email or search for Lakeview Free Methodist Church, and you'll eventually find it. There might be other Lakeview Free Methodist churches. I haven't searched myself. But I'm putting the videos online, and I'm actually even putting them into smaller chunks. So just the message, just the worship, just the announcements, just the testimonies that we hear, and other segments like that, and some funny segments too, like when Catherine was talking about Jason's bald head. So it's all up there. And then the last thing I wanted to, it's not really an announcement, but more a reminder for us of what is, do we remember what the church is? I'm going to unmute everybody, go to gallery view here. What did we land on a definition of what the church is? Anybody remember what we decided?
It was the people.
Yes, very good, Virginia. It's the people. So this is, if we don't remember anything from that last sermon series, here's the phrase I should have emphasized, and I want you to remember. The church is not a place to go. It's a people to belong to. And we are those people for you, and you are those people for us. And so we're glad that we belong to this group. We're glad that you're in this group. And so we want to be a little more intentional about forming those relationships with each other. And so I don't know if you've noticed, during our breakout rooms, we've tried from week to week to keep the breakout rooms being similar people. And that's because we want you to develop relationships within that group of people. It doesn't mean you can't have relationships with anybody else in the church, but it's so that when somebody brings a prayer request the next week, those same people who've been praying for you can be like, hey, tell me about, your friend Louise, or tell me about that situation at work, or tell me about, all of these things that we've been praying for or that we can celebrate with. And so it's a little bit difficult when there's different numbers of people each week, but for the most part, we're keeping the groups intentional and the same. And I believe in each group there's a board member, and so if you have a prayer request or something specific that you want to talk about with the church, you can talk to that board member in there. But all of the rest of you are more than capable of leading the discussion and praying for one another. So I just wanted you to be aware of that those people that we're putting you in groups with, like, you can settle in and feel comfortable with those people. Unless you have a real beef with somebody, let me know, and then we'll have a mediation and take you out to coffee, and we'll see how we can resolve this. But just settle in with those people that we've put you in groups with, because you're going to be with them for a while. So, and if you invite a friend to come join you, rest assured we'll put your friend in your group with you. So they'll stick with you through that time. So just wanted to let you be aware of that. So thank you very much. That's my segment. I'm out. Back to Jason.